Malo Sani Bonani Dakse, how's it? I'm Tim Mudise. This is ZANEWS. Let's get it on. With us in the studio today, as we discuss matters of foreign policy and the AU, is South African President Jacob Zuma and Winnie Madikizela Mandela, former mother but now Gogo of the nation.
Amanda!
Away too.
Hello, team. Yes, I think it is sexism that we are seeing here with the voting in the African Union.
And what is wrong with sexy?
Sexism, not?
I was just making a joke, team. Forgive me, Comrade Winnie.
Amanda!
Away too. So we'll come back to the AU later. But first, the Press Freedom Commission has been traveling around the country hearing submissions from various parties about media freedom. As you can imagine, there are points of view from across the political spectrum.
Comrade Chairman, there are fat cats who are running the capitalist press. They are making the hamster reporters run around in circles, serving their nefarious purposes.
Yes, Mr. Varvey. We are aware of Labour's opinion of the media, but at the same time, you say you are opposed to a press tribunal?
Very much so, Comrade Chairman.
Well, because this will hinder the press in exposing corruption. How so?
Yes, it is quite obvious that when these running talks on the tribunal will be bothering the cats, and then the hamsters will be out of control and doing what they please. That's how.
Okay.
The embattled youth leader Julius has challenged President Jacob Zuma to a street fight.
Float like a bumblebee, sting like a cowshed, uppercut, left cut, my cut, where is it? My cut.
Mr. Malema, is this perhaps not too literal an interpretation of a political metaphor?
How, T? What are you on about with that agent talk? This President Zuma, he is taking the fight to me because we who are in the youth league will not give him a second term. He won't make the second round. The ref will be hitting the bell. Deleng, out for the count.
Really, Mr. Malema? You are confident you'll beat the president?
Yes, Tim. I will beat him. Very easy. Especially when I have tied him up like the chicken. Huh?
The Springboks have a new coach, and it is Blue Bulls Rugby Supremo Heineke Meyer. The outgoing coach PdeV has a few words of encouragement for his successor.
Yeah, lekker man, all the best and to him, and I smaak a Heineken myself now and then, especially now that I don't have to be drinking that bloody energy cock every time there's a camera or whatever, but you have to take the rough with the smooth and get moved and stuff like that.
Any words of advice for Heineke, coach?
Just do your best, even if it's not so good and stuff, and watch out where the guys put their hands in the scrum and the other parts too, especially with the French.
I see. And what will you do, coach? Still going to be involved in the sport?
Yeah, well, the management of SA Rugby still think I have a bit of a future here.
Really?
Yeah. Something to do with executive maintenance or some other crack.
Back to our top story. Home Affairs Minister Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma will once again campaign for the African Union's top job, despite failing to secure the votes needed to become Commission Chairman. Mrs. Madikizela Mandela, do you think that Mrs. Dlamini Zuma should get the job?
Amanda!
Yes, away too. So, should Mrs. Dlamini...
Yes, it is very important that Comrade Nkosazana gets this opportunity to represent us all African women.
Although it is alleged that Mr. Ping, the current chairman, didn't do much during his tenure, Analysts say other countries feared Mrs. Dlamini Zuma would have represented South Africa's interests instead of Africa's.
Tim, Ping, what kind of a name is that? Does it sound African to you? Amandla!
Away too.
Tim, the truth is, we all know what the minister is capable of. She was, once one of my ladies, and she's capable of quite a lot. That I can assure you.
Mr. President, where are we going with this?
It is just that we are wishing her the success in her application because we look forward to the many months when she is away from us, not telling us what to do here. You can ask Comrade Winnie's ex-husband, Tim. He will know what I'm talking about.
Amanda!
And another thing, Comrade Chair, we here in the Azanian People's Revolutionary Movement concur with our brothers in arms, the Pan-African Anarchist Congress, that the press routinely pay not attention to the smaller political groups. We are constantly ignored, Comrade Chair. Comrade Chair?
Why are we doing this? Because here we can. From me, team, and the team is Hamburger. Goodbye and Futek.
Look, I don't want to be funny or anything, but everybody's gone home, and I got a bloody sweep up here. Yes, like the mess you guys make.